Today I want to share with all of you a new multi-time frame analysis. So we will be taking a pair, analyzing it from a technical perspective, then COT perspective, so commitment of traders. And by using these two different types of analysis, we will be looking at how we can be capitalizing on the pair. So the video will be very educational and I suggest that you watch it until the end. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm a top author on the TradingView platform and I share free education and analysis on all my platforms daily. So I suggest you subscribe and I will see you in the video. Okay, so today I want to make a multi-time frame analysis on USD CAD to show you why this pair is very interesting to be following. So I will show you how we can be looking for a possible capitalizing opportunity on USD CAD, and I will try to teach you as much as possible during the analysis. So let's start by seeing what kind of situation we currently have from a weekly perspective. Now on the weekly time frame, what we can see, the market has created a perfect impulse to the upside, followed by a consolidation. Now after the consolidation, what would you expect? You expect the market to continue higher and start a new impulse. However, that is why you never have to look at only one time frame, because from a daily perspective, it was very clear that the previous support to resistance here was still holding. So there was no way to be looking for potential buying opportunities because you would be buying at daily resistance, which is never a good idea. You never want to be buying at a daily resistance. And in fact, the market rejected its zone quite aggressively to the downside to basically create a strong daily impulse to the downside, actually two daily impulses to the downside. We go back up on the weekly. I just wanted to show you when and how the market failed to continue to the upside. Simply, it found daily resistance, which it never broke to the upside. If that level would have broken to the upside, then we would have definitely started to look for potential buying opportunities on this pair. But since it never broke, definitely we were not interested in the long. Also, what the market had created is this weekly candle here. As you see, guys, I'm trying to teach you as many things as possible during the analysis. The market has created this candle here, okay? I made a video about this candle. If you see a candle like this, you expect the next one to fill in the wick. Why do you want to see the next candle fill in the wick? Because from a daily perspective, that will be an impulse and a retracement. Okay, the wick in that case that you see on the weekly is this daily retracement. So you want to see more continuation to the downside with the next candle, which is exactly what the market has done. Anyway, the market failed to continue higher and made this impulse to the downside. Now, what do we have to do? We have to identify the weekly structure in this case, because a move like this at some point will need a retracement. And our job is to say, okay, the market has good probabilities of reversing away from this structure. Now, before starting this move to the upside, where is the last time that the market went to the downside? Is here, right? So the previous resistance, which is now turned support, is at this area here. However, at the same time, you also notice that if you look left, this was also in the past a very important structure level for USD CAD. In fact, it was very strong resistance here, again resistance here, again resistance here, again resistance here, and now that is broken to the upside. If the market will go and retest this level, this will be acting as very strong support. At the same time, what we can also see from a weekly perspective is that currently the market has created this overextended M formation. So again, confirming that we definitely want to see the move to the upside. And what we can also notice is that this is not only the structure level that we can see from a weekly perspective. There is also another structure level which USD CAD is testing right now, which is this level here. In fact, this level here was the resistance preceding all this move to the downside, which at the moment USD CAD is testing. So this is the overall support that the market has, but this is the first level, strong level that the market has encountered, and already from here the market might manage to start a retracement. So these are the informations that we needed from a weekly perspective. We know that the market has created an overextended M formation. We know that we have strong support here, and we know that we have strong support here. Perfect. Let's move down to the daily time frame and see what kind of situation we have. Just a quick reminder, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pair or topic you would like me to cover or analyze in the next video. On the daily, we can see that everything is quite simple to read. The market has created a move to the downside, started a retracement, created another impulse to the downside. So basically, it has already given us a nice target zone to the upside, which is this supply zone here. Why? Because if the market will reach this area, it will find strong resistance at this zone, as the market had already respected the area here, creating this supply area. So it would make a lot of sense to see the market first make a retracement away from this zone, test this supply, create the push lower, and then from here start a real move to the upside. But anyway, trading is not predictive, trading is reactive. So let's see how how the analysis will continue. We check the weekly, we check the daily. Let's go and see what we have from a COT perspective. So commitment of traders, what hedge funds are doing at the moment on USD CAD. Now, if you want to know what is going on USD CAD, so how hedge funds and big institutions are positioned. If you check the COT data, you have to check the CAD. Why? Because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you check the data for the CAD, what you're actually checking is CAD USD. And what you can see that from a CAD USD perspective, we are currently sitting at minus 33K net positions, meaning that we have way more shorts than longs from an institutional perspective. In fact, we have 55K shorts and 21K longs with a 43% short exposure compared to a 16.8% short exposure. What does it mean? It means that hedge funds are adding longs on USD CAD during the move to the upside, because they are overall shifting to a bearish view on CAD USD. Remember, I said CAD USD. All currencies on the spot are traded against CAD USD. So this data is for CAD USD, but we want USD CAD. Therefore, it's everything reversed. So what does it mean? It means that during the move to the downside, hedge funds have been shifting to a bullish view on USD CAD because they're bearish on CAD USD. Okay. So our view basically is confirmed also from an institutional perspective. They definitely want to see the push to the upside as well. The only question is, will the push to the upside start from here or will it start from here? Now, as usual, guys, you can't predict the market, but you can react to what the market is showing you. Now, this zone here that we have identified from a weekly perspective, as you can see, the market might be showing a nice accumulation zone inside of it, meaning that hedge funds might be adding now some longs, again from a USD CAD perspective, for this move to the upside, because the market has stalled exactly in the zone that we identified, showing how we actually did identify the zone very precisely. So because the market is clearly showing us that it's reacting to the area. Now, at the moment, even though this might definitely be an accumulation, there is no confirmation for any potential longing opportunity yet. Everything is still bearish. The market is creating lower lows, lower highs. So everything is pushing still to the downside. And we don't have any confirmation. The market is definitely in a bearish environment, but things might change. So how we will be approaching this with students? So we will be monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective inside of this area, waiting for the market to shift from a bearish market to a bullish market and to see the market provide to us one of our valid entries. If the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, then with students, we will be taking a nice long position with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the upside on the other side. If everything will remain bearish like this, okay, this will just be a consolidation before the continuation to the downside. And this will be the next level where we definitely, here will be way more higher probability. It would be great actually to see the market melt to the downside to this area, because first of all, it would provide a way better risk to reward to the upside, because obviously there would be more pips. But as we have seen earlier from a weekly perspective, This is a way stronger level than this one. So if the market actually manages to reach this area here, from here we have very high probability of seeing the market make the reversion to the upside. But anyway, we won't be rushing this. We know that our overall upside target is this supply area here. The question is, will the market actually shift from a bearish market to a bullish market here or here? If the market will melt here, it will be better. But anyway, we will already start to monitor price action with students inside of this area, waiting for the shift from a bearish market to a bullish market and the creation of one of our valid entries. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. Also, make sure you go and check out the mentorship program. You'll find the link in the description. It's a very complete program. You first learn all the rules of my strategies and then you trade them live with me. Each and every day I give you a new daily market breakdown showing you exactly how to apply these strategies with entry, stop, and take profit, as well as answering every question that you have each and every day. So it's a very complete program, the best that you can find out there. The link is in the description and I will see you in the program.